All right, this is going to be very short. All right, I think we can only do, or at least I can only do one of these chapters per day. It gets to be too much otherwise. All right, the reason that I had an error on mine was when I went and was copying, I copied a cart controller from the book, and I had somehow that cart controller in the book did not have the summary method in it. So I was getting an error that it didn't have a summary method. So I was getting an error. Just to show you, though, what I want to do is I want to run the whole thing for you, and hopefully it'll work. All right. The other thing they told us to do was that they wanted a completed thing. So when the person's order got sent, if you look on the screen here, it just comes up and says, thanks for placing your order. We'll fill it soon. All right. So what I'm going to do here, two things, and then we're done for the period. All right. When I say we're done, you can work on whatever you want until 4:25. All right, but I'm going to run this. So I'm going over to my cart, and I'm going over to the index method, and I'm going to view that in the browser. All right. So here, it still has my button in a funky position. I don't really care about that. But I'm going to go and I will buy a corner flag. Now I'm going to check out. All right. Everybody agree there's nothing in here? Would you all agree with that? Look, nothing, right? So when I try to send this, see what happens? I get my errors, and it turns pink in the required fields. All right? And you'll notice I haven't ordered anything yet, so if I go back to my home page and I go to my orders folder, there's nothing in there because that order did not go through. It was an invalid order. But if I go back one more time here and put in my information, all right, now there's something, required field, etc. They're all filled in. Yeah, we can gift wrap it, sure. And complete the order. Now I get thanks for placing your order. And if you look, there's the file that just got created at 2:47, and there it is. It said I bought a flag for $34.95. I do want it gift wrapped. There's my name, there's my address, etc. So what I'm going to do, all right, even if I've totally lost you, if you just please listen to this. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take, this is through Chapter 9. I'm going to grab my entire project and copy it to a flash drive. Then I will pass it around. Feel free to use it. If yours is working, don't use it. Remember, though, on mine, that the name that I used for my database was Sports Score 44. So if your database is called Sports Score, all right, then you should really go in and probably change either your name or the name that's in here. All right, so. And it's funny because I hear all of you talking, and believe me, I identify with you. When you say, oh, my machine's so slow and all this stuff, and you're trying to show me something and it won't come up and it won't come up, I get it. You know, and people say, well, yeah, but you got a fast machine. But notice that when I run this, that's way down because it's not taping right. It's not doing much now. 75% of the capacity of my machine is being used for Camtasia, so I can tape these. This machine just sings if I don't have Camtasia running. But once I do, it's slow as heck. Right. So like I said, give me 5 minutes, and I will have that on a flash drive and pass around.